How to make a profit reselling older generation consoles. Stick around, guys. Hey, what's up guys, my name is John. Thank you all very much for tuning in. In today's video I'm going to show you exactly how you can make a profit reselling old consoles. That's correct. I'm not talking about consoles that are like 30, 40 years old. I'm talking about last generation or even just the generation before that. You can still genuinely make a decent profit if you get them at the correct price. I of course do this using my method of online arbitrage, which is of course the Facebook marketplace, and reselling on Amazon FBA. Now it's been quite some time since I've actually been on video. Well, the fact is that if you stay in the UK, then you're probably aware that we have had some amazing weather recently. So I have more or less just been on a kind of Scottish holiday. I have just been travelling around my country and enjoying the great weather that we had. But it's back to reality. It seems that the weather has gone and we are going to be looking at some horrible downpours. I know some places are already flooding at this time. Thankfully it hasn't quite hit where we are yet. But I am back and I am going to be uploading more regularly. I have also been doing a little project to go along with everything that I'm doing. And now of course if you are a regular viewer then you're aware that my channel is about making money, how to make money online, and I've just been doing other ways, looking for other ways to make little bits of income online. And my next project is definitely going to be making a mobile phone farm. This is something I've been researching for quite some time, and I think I found some really good apps that would work on mobile phones. Tested a few, some of them work pretty well. Again, it's small increments of your income, but it's very passive, and if you've got enough phones running these apps, it will generally make a decent income at the end of the month. So eventually this is something I will be bringing into this channel. But anyway, let's get right into it. So I'm just going to jump straight over to Facebook now. As I said, this is going to be old consoles I'm going to be looking at. So you're talking about things like Xbox 360s. Now yes, there are so many Xbox 360s out there, and they are very cheap, but they still do very well on Amazon. They still sell very well. So I'm going to jump straight over now and we'll see what we can find. So this is me on the Facebook marketplace, and in the search bar I have simply typed in Xbox 360, and of course there is many Xbox 360s for sale. Now if you get the correct one at the correct price, you can make a really good profit from these. Straight away I can already see two that is kind of jumping out at me. Which is this one right here, the Xbox 360 controllers and free FIFA games. Now the FIFA games don't mean nothing, they literally go for nothing, but what I can see is that it's got two official Xbox control pads. That can be a great thing, so I'm going to check this out and I'll get back to you. So I've just checked that listing out there, and that does come with the both control pads. They are official Xbox 360 control pads, and it comes with all the wires and the free games. Now the games don't mean nothing, they will pretty much get thrown in the bin or given to charity. They don't sell at all, but the console does and the control pads do. So I'm going to go on Amazon and see what we can get for this. Okay, so this is me on Amazon now, and I have found the console that is the same one that I've sourced. It is the Xbox 360 250GB model console, and it says here 6 used, starting from £50. Now that listing is £45 I believe, so that's okay. I'm going to check the BSR right here. A lot of people have been asking, they always ask, what is this graph? This graph is Helium 10. It is a Google Chrome plugin. Okay, so you can download it for free, it doesn't cost anything. It is an alternative to Keeper. But anyways, you can see here over 30 days, this is still selling pretty good. Each dip is a sale, so I'm going to check the 7 days. And within the 7 days, you can see that it has still had several sales just in a week. So I'm going to check these used ones here and see what kind of price I'll be looking to get. So this is a used one right here. Now there is quite a few up. There's only one prime one, which is this one right here. It's $64.95. So this is exactly what I'll be matching. And this one has an official wireless controller and the power supply and the HDMI. That's fine. So that basically has the same. The difference is the one I have sourced actually has two control pads, so I can put one control pad with this bundle and I can sell the other control pad completely separate and make extra profit. So I will be matching this price, so I'm going to go back and see the kind of profit you're looking at. Okay, so I'm just looking at the price here on Helium 10. This will give you an estimated net profit Now, the estimated net profit is only coming in at £7.08. That's not great at all. Not great at all. However, there is one little thing. There is another control pad. That is where the profit could be. So we take that £7.08 and add that onto the extra control pad and see what we can get for that. Okay, so this is the official Xbox 360 wireless control pad. So again, I have got two. One will go with that Xbox bundle, which I'm only getting £7 profit. Not great, not really worth it. However, it does come with two control pads, and that's where it can make the difference. Buying bundles can be a great thing because if you split bundles up, you can double your profit. So again, it says 5 U's starting from £17.96. The BSR, as you can see, it sells several times per month, and again several times per week. Now this is an old console, but these still sell very, very well. So I'm going to go and check the used ones here. Okay, so there's 5 used, and not a single one is prime, so that's good. That's where you stand out. I will be putting mine in through FBA, and if it has got the prime logo, of course it makes it much more appealing to the end buyer. So I'd probably put mine in at say £25, and that should still get the sale. So I'll go back and see how much profit we'll be looking at if we sell it for £25. Okay, so I put £25 in here, and the product cost is zero because this is just an extra control pad. So your fees, you're looking at £6, and the net profit is roughly about £18. So that kind of makes a difference. Now with this one listing, you're actually up £25 profit. That's a little bit better. The £7 profit's not great for the Xbox 360 console, but that extra control pad makes the difference. And you can see right here, it is number 9 in gamepads and standard controllers. That's the BSR rank. That's really good. So that'll be a quick sale, and so will the Xbox. So that'll be a quick £25 basically for £45. It's okay. It's not the greatest, but it's okay. But anyway, we'll go back and we'll have another look at that other Xbox that I've seen. Okay, so the other Xbox 360 that stood out was this one here, is the Xbox 360 Connect. It's the exact same console as the one before, so we already know the kind of prices you're looking at for that, and it has a Connect and a official wireless controller and all the wires. So that's great. I'm going to check the price on this. Okay, so I'm back on the console, so that is selling for £64. Now I'm getting the full bundle for £30. So that is a net profit of £22.08. So again, I put the control pad in with that bundle, and just the Xbox and the wires. The Connect I will sell separate. So I'll check how much the Connect goes for, which won't be a lot, but still any little profit adds up. Okay, so I'm on the Connect here, and it has got 18 U's starting from £11. Now you can see here the BSR is crazy. This is a very, very, very quick seller indeed. So I'm going to check 7 days. And again, even within the 7 days, this is a very, very fast selling item. So I'll check the ones that is used, and I'll compare it with the one that I've got. Okay, so there is one prime here, and it's starting from £16.95, but this is boxed in the original packaging, and it includes the game. This is the thing, the listing doesn't say if it includes the game or not, so I'm not too sure. So I'm going to check the other ones. This one has the game again. Connect Adventures not included. So I'm going to have to assume that it doesn't have the game now. Let's just pretend it doesn't have the game. There's a possibility that it does have the game, but on the assumption it doesn't have the game, I will be looking to match this one right here. Now again, mine will be prime, so it will stand out more than that. It will sell before that one, but again, if it has the game, I can increase the price, but I'll find out later on if it does have the game or not. But I'll just make the assumption it doesn't, and I'll match that price exactly. So back on Helium 10, I've put the price in, and of course the product cost is zero because it comes with the bundle, and the net profit you're looking about £7.67. Again, not a great profit, but it does add to the £22 that you're looking for on the actual console and the controller. So this is nearly £30, and if you include the £25 from the other one, that's me up over £50 already. You're talking about £55 straight away from those two, and this is very, very easy to do. And not just that, these are all quick selling items. As you can see right here, it is number 1 in cameras and webcam. Number 1, that is a very fast seller. But anyway, let's switch it around. I'm going to go back to Facebook and see what else we can find. Okay, so I found an original PlayStation 1 console right here. Now, the seller is selling it for £15, and this is a slimline model, so that can be a little bonus. I'm going to check this listing out. So I've just checked that listing out there, and it comes with 2 official control pads. The actual slimline model control pads, that is the one that's the same colour as that, and also has a dual analog sticks, and it comes with all the wires, and apparently it's perfect working condition. So that could be a good little deal there. I'm going to check and see the kind of price you're looking at. Okay, so on Amazon there is 20 used, so quite a bit of competition, but that's not really a big deal, because if you look, that has got an amazing BSR. It still sells very well, very well indeed. Put it at 7 days. Again, each dip is a sale, and several times just in 7 days. So yeah, there's a bit of competition there with the 20 used ones, but there is enough sales to go around, so it's just kind of trying to make yours a little bit more appealing. Now, having that Prime logo on it makes it very appealing indeed. So I'm going to check these used ones here. Okay, so there's one Prime one, and it is £39.99. So this is the one I'll be matching. It is unboxed, good condition, the power cable, AV cable, and 1 controller. Fully tested and working. So this is exactly what I'd be matching. This is the kind of closest one to the one that I've got, and it also gives me that extra control pad. That is extra profit. So I'm going to check and see the kind of profit you're looking for. Okay, so I've typed it into the FBA calculator right here, and the net profit is £18.84 estimated. And it also gives me room with another control pad, so I'm going to try and find that control pad. That might be a little bit tricky, but I'll try and find that control pad and see what profit we can make from that. So I have indeed found the control pad. It was a little bit tricky to find, but you can see right here there's 6 used starting from £11.97. And the BSR, again, it has got several sales within the month. Over the 7 days, again, each dip is a sale. It has got several sales in a week. So that's great. I'm going to check the used ones. Okay, so none of them are Prime. That is really good news, because if I put mine in at Prime, it will sell before any one of them. What I will do is I would match that. I wouldn't include the delivery because it's free delivery, of course, but I would match that just to make it appealing. Bear in mind that this is sheer profit now. Okay, so I'm on the Helium 10, and I'm just going to paste that in and check the kind of profit. And there we go, £18.57. So for that and the console, you're talking about £36 profit, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less, but that's still really good profit for one item at £15. There we go. So I'm going to go back to Facebook, and we're going to see what else we can find. I've typed in PlayStation 3, again, similar to the Xbox 360, there's going to be an abundance of these for sale, and they do still sell very well on Amazon. You'd be surprised the amount of people that sell their old consoles for such a cheap price, and just how much money you can actually make from these. Now straight away, the first one that's come up is this one right here. It's a PlayStation 3 Slimline console by the looks of it, with 2 official controllers. So I'm just going to quickly check this listing. Okay, so I've just checked the listing there. It has got 2 official wireless controllers. It is the PlayStation 3 Slimline model, just as I said, and it comes with a bag, which I probably wouldn't resell the bag, and all wires, so that's good. I'm going to look at the kind of profit we'll be making for this. Okay, so I found the PS3 Slimline Super Slim console. It is the same console that I've sourced, and we can see here there's 13 used for starting for £72.95. That is really good. Again, a little bit of competition, but your job is to make your one stand out a little bit. So if we can go down and we can see the BSR right here is really good. Yeah, it's got a lot of sales in 30 days, so take it to 7 days, and again a lot of sales in the 7 days. So yeah, this again is a very quick selling item. So I'm going to check the used ones. Okay, so there's 2 Prime ones that is used. The first one is £95 or £94.95, and it is used, acceptable, unboxed, okay, and it comes with 1 official controller. The second one is in very good condition. This is at £104.99, very good conditions, fully tested, restored to factory settings, etc, etc, etc. So here's what I would do with this one, okay, to make mine stand out just that little bit more. I would put mine in at £100 at prime. However, I would put both controllers in with this, and possibly even the bag, just to make it a little bit more appealing. Being prime, having 2 official control pads and even that bag can definitely command the £100 asking price. So I'm going to go back and check the kind of profit you're looking for with that. Now bear in mind that this item was indeed only £25. You're talking about a decent profit right here. So the cost of product is 25. Your net profit is round about £62.67. So yeah, that's great. I'm really happy with that. That is a definite good buy, and it would sell relatively quickly. But anyway guys, I think I've more than made my target for today, so I'm going to switch back and we'll have a little chat. So there you have it guys, old consoles still do very well indeed. You can actually turn a really good profit if you actually get these at a decent enough price and know to take apart these bundles and sell items individually. So the control pads separate from the actual console can yield a much higher profit. And again, this is something that you'll find in abundance on Facebook Marketplace. People are always selling these older consoles and they can turn a good profit on Amazon. Now I've had to edit this bit. I do realise that in this video that I was zoomed in too much and you couldn't actually see the numbers, so I apologise for that. You couldn't see the net profit. I wasn't scrolling down enough. I'm just back from holiday, so cut me some slack. There is quite a few comments that people have left me that I haven't been able to quite answer yet. I will get back to these comments today and try and fill in any answers that you're looking for. And I have also been asked quite a few times now to show the kind of process that I do when it comes to packaging the items. Now there's a couple of reasons why I haven't actually done this yet. First of all is because this is actually already very readily available on YouTube. It's in fact how I learned how to do it myself. You can find these videos that are there and readily available on YouTube. And second of all, I actually do have to invest in, which I will be very soon, investing in a new camera. A camera that I can actually carry around with me instead of using a mobile phone, and the camera that I use right now is actually one that is attached to my monitor. So the fact is that I'm looking for something that I can actually take down there, because that's where I do all the packaging. It's on the floor, it's very messy, and it wouldn't work great with a webcam. But moving on from that, I will be definitely investing in a new camera in the future, and that video will be live in the future, in the near future. I'm also going to add some more content to this channel. First of all, what I'm going to be doing is I will take you through the entire process from me sourcing the items, actually going to collect the item, paying for the item, taking the item home, listing it, packaging it, and then sending it away. I'll take you through the entire process in the near future. These are the kind of videos I'm going to be putting live. And again, this channel is about making money online, so there is a few other projects that I'm working on and I'm looking at right now, and again, this is something I'm going to be bringing you all along with. The first one is probably going to be doing a mobile farm. This is through many apps run on many different phones that will generate you a passive income every single month. This is something I've been looking into for quite a while now, and I have found quite a few that do work. My next upcoming video, however, is going to be something a little different, so you can let me know in the comments if this is something that you'd be interested in. I think this is something that you probably appreciate. It is an app and also a website that I have found that can generate you, and it actually works, can generate you roughly between £20 to £25 every week. Not a great amount of money, but this is literally in your spare time just messing about on your phone or messing about on your computer, and this does work. It pays into PayPal. There is no minimum cash out. That you can cash out as soon as you get the slightest bit of money into your account, and it goes instantly into PayPal. So it's not a point system. You do not have to wait 2 to 3 weeks for it to go into your PayPal. The second you get that money, you can cash it out instantly, and it instantly transfers to your PayPal. I usually stay away from this sort of thing, but I have found this, and this does work. In the last month alone, just messing about, just playing about, whilst I was on holiday, playing about my computer and my phone, I've actually generated over £30, which is not bad considering the very little time that I spent on this. If you spent enough time on it, you could probably make an extra £5 per day, and this is realistic money. This can work, so I'm going to share that with you in the next upcoming video. So if this is something you'll be interested in, please let us know in the comments below, and I will be sure to get that live for you. But anyway guys, that is me for today. Thank you all very much for tuning in, and if you enjoyed this video, please give us a big thumbs up. If you'd like to see more, please consider subscribing, that way you'll not miss a thing. But as always guys, thank you all very much for watching. Take care, and I will see you all later. Goodbye.